This video contains spoilers. You were warned. Imagine surviving a killer fisherman with a hook, barely making it out alive, only to ending up fighting him again, on vacation, during a hurricane, all because of a radio trivia prank.
What the hell is even that?
This is I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, a movie that sounds like a parody, but somehow isn't.
We'll tear your soul apart. Be my victim. Fuck the prime time, bitch!
Hey horrorheads, welcome back to Fearful Features. Today we're unpacking the 1998 sequel I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. A film that tries to double down on everything from the original, more kills, more drama, more rain, but ends up delivering more eye rolls than actual thrills. And, I mean, let's be honest, sequels are tough, especially when the first film barely held it together. But this one swings so wide it forgets what game it's even playing. At its core, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer is trying really hard. It shifts the setting from small-town America to a remote tropical island. It brings in new characters, new dynamics, and a ridiculous setup. And it turns the killer into borderline supernatural force. More slasher boogeyman than actual man. But none of it lands. Instead, what we get is a movie that feels like a weird fever dream of the late 90s horror trope thrown into a blender. It's glossy, it's loud, and ultimately, it's hollow. By the time the credits roll, you're left wondering if the movie was just on for a joke, or if it really thought it was being clever.
Is that a joke? Oh, thank you.
Let's talk about the setup. Julie James, still reeling from events of the first film, is now in college. She's having PTSD nightmares, pushing people away, and can't seem to move on. Which, honestly, would be a decent arc, if this film actually explored it. Instead, she and her best friend win a radio contest after answering a trivia question, what's the capital of Brazil? They say Rio de Janeiro, which is wrong. But they still win an all-expenses-paid trip to the Bahamas. Of course it's all a setup. The resort is deserted, a hurricane is approaching, and the body count starts rising. It's the kind of plot you'd expect from Scary Movie 3, not a serious slasher sequel, but the movie plays it completely straight. And that's where it stumbles hard. It doesn't realize how dumb it is. It could have been a lot of fun if they went campy with it, if they knew what they had with the source material, but it leans way too straight. Once again, the characters are all just there. It's hard that I can even call them characters. We've got Jack Black in a baffling cameo as a dreadlock stoner who serves zero purpose. Mekhi Phifer plays the hothead boyfriend whose only traits are angry and jealous. Brandy plays Carla, the loyal best friend who exists to ask Julie if she's okay every 10 minutes. And Freddie Prinze Jr., the returning boyfriend from the first film that doesn't even arrive to the island until halfway through the movie. He might as well just been in a different film entirely. Julie is still our lead, but she's defined entirely by trauma. She spends the movie crying, panicking, and yes, screaming in the rain again like it's part of her character's contract. There's no growth, no tension, no investment. Everyone feels like a placeholder until the killer shows up. And when he does, you're almost rooting for him just to move things along. But oh, this film had a twist. Ah, yes, the twist. Or should we say, a logistics nightmare.
Come on, Jules, think about it! You'll get it! Will Benson? Benson! Ew!
So let's recap it quickly. Ben Willis, the killer from the first film, is somehow running an elaborate operation involving fake radio stations, travel bookings, private island staffing, and storm season coordination? Like, did this guy pick up a project manager certification between murders? The whole film builds to this reveal. The island trip was a setup, the resort staff, dead or fake, the storm, convenient, the killer's son, posing as a charming local. It's so far-fetched that it doesn't even qualify as a twist. It's not shocking, it's absurd. But one of the worst things about this movie is that it's not even fun. The kills are bloodless, the suspense is non-existent, and the mystery? If you didn't figure out the twist halfway through, congrats, you're watching your first slasher. What made the original I Know What You Did Last Summer almost work was its simplicity. A moral dilemma, paranoia, guilt. The sequel throws all that out in favor of a tropical setting, louder music, and a bigger body count, and still somehow manages to be less entertaining. In the end, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer is a sequel that confuses escalation for evolution. It trades tension for theatrics and suspense for silliness. And in doing so, it loses whatever pulse the original had. It's a reminder that not every horror franchise needs a sequel, especially when the sequel plays like a spoof without even knowing it. But hey, maybe you see it differently. Is I Still Know What You Did Last Summer a soggy mess or a guilty pleasure soaked in nostalgia for you? Whatever you think, leave it in the comments below and let's talk some horror. And as always, if you liked this video, or if you didn't like this video, hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell to stay up to date with all the horror content I have coming your way. Stay scared, stay safe, and I'll see you next time with another fearful feature.